What's up, peeps? Kind of actually midway through drinking my morning ripe. I think that I did get the audio set up a little bit better, but also all the background sounds are a lot more noticeable. The stomps, the baby stomps. Hey, 1 sec. Pause. Okay. So anyway, this is kind of like morning tea for me. Had this once in the woods with wife and kid. Attempted to have this in the woods with wife and kid. And I didn't get a lot of marshmallow. Maybe some maybe a little bit of burnt sugar and some like kind of almondy stuff. But marshmallow, not so sure that's what I got out of this one. Cheers. This one's kind of interesting because it's not very sweet. It is sweet. It's not very fruity. It doesn't have a strong bitterness at all. Pretty decent wood. Actually a fair amount of like, I would call it kind of a medicinal, maybe almost a camphor flavor. Remind myself to be looking at this camera. I need like a sticker with a smiley face or something like that. Anyway, cheers. Darker now for sure. Try to get into this shot here and a little bit of the complexion of the really getting excited about these shots. Yeah. Working from home. Fortunately, I know my boss pretty well, and well, he can't fire me. I don't think. Anyway, this is it's good. It's just not like spectacular. It's not the first kind of ripe that I want in the morning either. It reminds me of like a creamier shou with more body, but I wouldn't categorize it as like radically different flavors. Marshmallow is an interesting note, sure, but to me, it just tastes like ripe tea. It's kind of unfair to ripe tea. I mean to dog ripe tea because I drink it by volume the most of any tea. But ripe teas can kind of coalesce. They become kind of clumpy and homogeneous. So this one doesn't taste out of the realm of normalcy, which for LiquidProust's for Andrew stuff, sometimes I expect like the totally craziest stuff. Not a complaint. This one is nice. Like the wood on it. Definitely some like medicinal thing happening in there. Aroma on the nose is actually pretty strong, and there's still a lot of I can still see there's a lot of extraction left to be had just in the like area around. You can see where the tea leaves touch the porcelain, and there's just like staining. So there's still lots of tea to come out of here. Pretty tippy material, it seems like. You know, I'm not talking this one. Is it like so elevated for me that it's worth the money? Excuse me. Honestly, no, not for me. So this would cost $150 a session or something like that for a 5-gram session for me. I don't know. I don't think I'd rather spend $150 on some raw, some shou tea. Oops. And so yeah, is this good? It's good. I like to go and just buy stuff. I mean, I think the cool thing that from Andrew, I think the cool thing about Andrew's stuff is he's just got so much random stuff. I'm just like, huh, okay. I don't know anything about this. Sounds kind of interesting. Let's give it a shot. So 100 grams for $30. Not the craziest. And yeah, it's like maybe a little bit more than 150. Cheers. No, it's actually, yeah, it's exactly 150. I'm talking about. Good morning. Anyway, this one's fine. We'll see how the longevity goes on this one. I tend to kind of just go for like a 8592 in the mornings. It's kind of like one of the ones that I have the most of, or the Bottom Mountain brick, both from Dayi. I just love both of them. At this point, I have a lot of different Dayi bricks. I did end up trying cakes, ripe cakes. I did end up trying the Golden Needle White Lotus again. It's fine, but kind of wish I just split a cake of that with James, because it's fine. I think this is better than that. It's got a yeah, it's got like an earthy thing. This one's kind of interesting. It's a bit deeper, but it's very creamy. It's not super sweet at all, but not bitter. It's kind of a little bit malty, and yeah. Look at the soup color. That doesn't work at all. A weird looking face through there. What's up? It's like whispers of cherry wood that once existed within a 3-mile radius of that tea. Otherwise, not really much on that. Hit this one again for a bit of a chunk of time here. Check the text because I think I'm being alerted. Just a fellow compatriot of the tea arts, Mr. Zahorian. Shout out, sir. Anyway, it's kind of a fun one to try. I'll drink through all of this for sure and pull it out as a way of comparing ripe flavors as well. So I'm not complaining that I have this in my repertoire, but I don't think it's going to be one that I'm going to reach to very much. One thing that I think Lawrence made this, or Marshmellow made this one up, which I believe is the speed test. Are you getting through your tea faster than you expected, basically, or are you reaching for it less and getting through it slower? The speed test, I think, is actually a great test to ultimately reflect your true desire, excuse me, about tea. I don't know if this one's going to pass the speed test. I've gone through this one twice now. I wanted to, like most teas that I buy, give it at least 2 shakes to make sure, okay. And kind of figure out a category for it for me. So this one for me is kind of in the average range. Again, not complaining at all. Happy to be drinking this morning. But maybe, I don't know. The creaminess on this is really pretty remarkable, I will say that. But beyond that, I think it's just okay. Yeah. I'm really excited though. I have another, God, it's too many things. I've really been looking into Isla Mountain. So I have 3 shou teas from LiquidProust's that smell interesting there. So I'm going to do one big megasode of Isla. I don't know. I think what I want to do is a couple of small sessions, maybe edit them together into something a bit more tight and cohesive, and then do kind of like a final notes of, hey, what do I think Isla tastes like today? There's some other vendors I want to still buy some tea from for Isla Mountain tea. I currently have a white tea, a black tea, a 12-year-old black tea, and then 2 different producers for shou tea. So let me know if that's interesting to you guys. Comment below. Sorry for the the lengthy explanation there, but might be useful. This color on this, you know, I think this one, to the credit of this tea for sure, this was one that will brew out pretty for quite some time. Nice. Yeah. Is that too blue? I don't know. I don't think so. You know, I think at this point I'm getting so caught up in the color that I have a couple of like natural doors and stuff with window panes and stuff, and they're gonna change a little bit of the color, so it's all good. Anyway, cheers. Shorter one today. Yeah, very creamy. Okay. Funnel doozy, here we go. And like nice and dark. Cheers. Yeah, it's good. You know, it's good. It's not remarkable. It's fine. I don't think my mom or my wife would like this one that much. It just kind of lacks a little bit of those. I don't want to be rude. Easier to enjoy flavors. Yeah. Now it's steeping like 6 or something like that. The mouthfeel is starting to die up a little bit, but still pretty strong. I'm gonna hit this with boiling water, and then go take care of my Chaos Monkey. Yeah. Fun session, solid session. Hey, love you guys. Thanks for watching. Help us get to 10,000 subscribers. Subscribe, do all the things, click all the buttons. Have an awesome day. Peace. Am I supposed to like woo now every time? Like on the day? I think the wooing is for the main show. So stay tuned for that. Okay. But just a little.